In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a newsletter pop-up in Shopify. Unfortunately, since Shopify doesn't support this functionality by default, what we need to do is use a third-party platform. Don't worry though, it's completely free and also very easy to set up. So the first thing I want you to do is to click the first link in the description of this video, which will take you to the Classpo platform. Once you click to the link, this is the page that you're going to see. From here, I want you to click on Start for Free, which will then take you to the login page of the Classpo platform. I would recommend you to sign up for Classpo using a Shopify account because that'll make the integration between the two platforms significantly easier. So go ahead and click on Sign Up with Shopify, and that will then take you to the Shopify login page. Simply log in into your Shopify account, and then you'll be taken to this page, which is where we can install the Classpo application straight to your Shopify website. Simply click on Install in the bottom right corner of the screen right here, and then in just a couple of seconds, you'll be redirected to the back end of your Classpo dashboard. This is what it looks like, and before I show you how to set everything up, if you take a look on the left hand side of the screen right here, you will see that by default, you'll be assigned to a free plan. So if you just click on this right here, I want to quickly run you through the usage and limitations of the free plan. So if you take a look on the bottom here, you will see that the number of active widgets that you have is currently 0, and that's because we haven't made any. However, if you take a look on the right hand side here, you will see that there's no limits as far as how many widgets you can make. The only real limitations that you have with the free plan is the number of monthly page views they can get. The current cap is set to 10,000. So if you plan to get more than 10,000 monthly page views on your Shopify website, then go ahead and click on upgrade plan right here, which will take you to the plans page. Here you can see all the available plans. So this right here is the Pro 50 plan, which allows you to get up to 50,000 monthly page views. Then if you use the slider and you go to the right here, you have the 100k plan, you have the 250k plan, and so forth. So take a look at the different plans, choose the one that best suits your needs. And if you'd like to save yourself some money, I would definitely recommend you to subscribe to your plan on an annual basis, as that will save you 25% of the total cost of the plan. So for example, if you go for the Pro 250 plan and you go for an annual subscription here, it will go from $99 down to $69. And if you'd like to save yourself an additional 20%, you can also use my discount code at checkout, which you can find in the description of this video. With that said, let me show you how to create the exact type of newsletter pop-up that you want and how to integrate it on your Shopify website. The first thing you want to do here is click on new widget on the top of this page, and then you'll see this pop-up up here. Here, what we need to do is decide how we want to create a newsletter pop-up. We can either start completely from scratch or choose an existing template. I would personally recommend you to go for the templated option because all the templates are fully customizable anyway, and this is going to save you a significant amount of time and effort. So that's the route I'm going to take as well. Click on template library here, and that will take you to the template library of the Classpo platform. Now here you're going to see all the different templates that the Classpo platform has to offer, and what we want to do is narrow down the options so we only see the templates that are relevant to us. Now since you want to create a newsletter pop-up, what we want to do is go to the left hand side of the screen right here, and we need to check a couple of boxes. So underneath use case here, I would recommend you to go for grow email list, and underneath layout, which is about halfway down here, click on pop-up. Now, if there are any other checkboxes they can tick here that are relevant to you specifically, then by all means go ahead and check them to narrow down your options even further. In my particular case, I'm quite happy with this, so I'm going to browse through the different templates and choose the one that best suits my needs. Like I said, all the templates are fully customizable, so don't worry about the initial look just yet. We can customize pretty much anything that you see on the templates anyway. So in my particular case, I think this template here looks pretty good, so I'm going to go for that one. I'm going to click on it to select it. This is what my template looks like by default, and the first thing that we can change here is the color scheme that it's going to follow. As you can see in the top right corner here, it's currently following the blue color scheme, but if I just click on this box right here, I can change the color to whatever I want. In my case, I want to go for this green color right here. I'm just going to click away from this, and as you can see, it looks pretty nice and clean. Then go ahead and click on use this template in the top right corner of the screen, and that will then take you to the editor, which is where you can start customizing your newsletter pop-up to your specific requirements. When it comes to customizing your template, it's actually very straightforward. I'm going to quickly run you through all the different things that you can change around. So for example, in my particular case, I want to delete this text down here because it's not relevant for me. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it to highlight it, and then I'm going to go ahead and press the backspace button on my keyboard, and just like that, the component has been deleted and the pop-up has been readjusted. Another thing you can do here is change any existing elements that are already part of the template. So for example, I want to make this text right here a little bit bigger. I'm going to click on it to highlight it, and then on the right hand side of the screen, we will see the editor for that particular element. So what we're looking for here is the font size. As you can see, currently it's set to 20. I want to make it 24. So I'm going to go ahead and make it a little bit bigger. just like that. Actually 23 is actually perfect. Another thing you can do with any existing elements on your template is change them around. So for example, this text right here, I can change the text of what it says. I can also change the font size, the font weight, the font family, and a bunch of other customizations. In my particular case, I'm actually going to make this text a little bit bigger because it's quite small. I want it to be easier to read, just like that. And if you pay attention to the right hand side of the screen here, which is where the editor for every element is, if I just click on the image, for example, the editor changes entirely because this is an entirely different element compared to this text box. And the same goes for this button here as an example. Of course, here you have the general section as well as the styling section. Now, besides deleting and editing existing elements, you can also add additional components to your newsletter pop-up. If you take a look on the left-hand side of the screen here, you can see all the different components that you can add as part of your pop-up. So here you have the column section, you have the text blocks, you have the containers, images, floating images, buttons, as well as a bunch of different fields that you can add. In my particular case, I'm actually going to go ahead and add a first name field right above the email field because I also want to capture the person's first name as well as the email address. And as you can see, I just dragged it and it's already part of my pop-up. And that's about all the customizations that I'm going to make to my particular newsletter pop-up. As you can see, customizing it to your specific requirements is relatively straightforward. There's nothing complicated about it. So definitely spend some time here and create the exact type of newsletter pop-up that you want. And once you're ready to move forward, go ahead and click on save in the top right corner of the screen right here, which will then take you to the triggering section, which is where we can decide when and how the pop-up is going to be displayed on our Shopify website. Now, the first option that we have here is the display frequency. If you just click on that, you'll see that by default, it's set to once per session. In my particular case, I don't want there to be any limits whatsoever. So I'm going to go ahead and take the first option right here, which is do not limit. Then we want to move on to when to display. By default, it's set when all conditions are met. And the only condition that we have in this case is that the user needs to spend 20 seconds on my Shopify website before the pop-up is shown to them. In my case though, I want to set it to immediately. That way the user is going to see the pop-up right away. At the bottom here, you also have some additional customizations that you can make. In my particular case, they're not relevant, so I'm going to go ahead and skip them. Once you're ready with this section, go ahead and click on next in the top right corner of the screen. And then you'll be taken to the integrations page, which is where you can integrate your pop-up with, let's say, Google Analytics, or you can also receive an email notification every time somebody submits the form, or you can also add additional integrations if you want to. In my case, this is not relevant as well, so I'm going to skip this step as well and click on done in the top right corner of the screen. And just like that, our newsletter pop-up is almost ready to go. The last thing that we need to do is go ahead and publish it. So change this status here from unpublished to published, then click on save in the top right corner of the screen. Then what you want to do is go to your Shopify website and check if the pop-up appears and functions as intended. As you can see, here is mine. It looks super nice and clean. And as you can see, it's fully interactive as well. And that's about it. That's how to add a newsletter pop-up in Shopify. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below and I'll do my best to help you out.